Yo, what up, everybody? I know I'm in my actual office right now, so I'm sorry for that, but give me just a little bit. All right. I've got my, can everybody hear me okay? Give me a yes in the comments if you guys can hear me okay. Awesome. I know it's not my normal setup. I'm here in my office upstairs, and my wife is going to take the computer downstairs in the studio. She's going to be kind of controlling the Zoom for the first, I don't know, hour, maybe hour and a half or so. So give me just a little bit. Oh, I love it. Brandon Lander says everybody's got their hand raised. This is dope. I think I know why. I think it's because people want me to buy shit for them. Is that right? Is that what's going on here?
Being recorded.
You gotta love it. I love it. I love people taking action. It means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. All right. We're gonna give my wife a couple minutes, and I'm gonna turn the air conditioning on in this office because I haven't been in here for a couple days, so it's a little hot. So give me a minute. Also, my buyer from yesterday that I talked to, let me show that to you guys. She was so nice to me. We just became little homies. Check this out. This lady's great. This is my buyer. She was so nice. She was like, "Oh, are you wholesaling?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Keep up the good work." Like, so cool. She said the market is shifting in Kansas City. I lead a team of 9 licensed realtors, sold 63 million and 225 units in residential resale last year. If you need a realtor to sell in the market, like, guys, this is what this business is all about: is building relationships. Can everybody read this, or do I need to make it bigger? There we go. A little bit bigger. So that's what this business is about, which is really, really fun. It's cool. People forget that sometimes, how simple this business just really is. Making friends, making relationships, etc. All right, I'm gonna go live on YouTube for a minute, guys. Unable to go on YouTube. That's annoying. Or unable to go on Facebook. That's super annoying. All right. I guess we'll go on YouTube. All right, welcome, guys. Shanice says, "I'm watching from work." Shh. I love that. That's called creative finance. You're getting your boss to pay for your education. I love it. I'm not mad about it at all. Not mad about it. All right, so guys, today what we're gonna do, let me give you a series of things that we're gonna work on. Number one, if you are in the YouTube channel and you are not here in the live, I suggest you get over here. You can come over and hang out with me. I'm going to spend some money this morning on you guys, the people that took action. I'm going to actually spend some money and get you guys some skip trace buyers lists. Okay, so if you guys are in the YouTube channel, please come over. I'm giving you guys a Zoom link in the side chat. Come see us in Zoom. Okay, we'd love to see you guys. We've got 600 people in the Zoom lobby and 1,000 people in the side chat. So we got like 1,600 people in here. So if you're on YouTube right now, I would meander over to Zoom and come hang out with everybody so you guys can network, okay? First thing we're gonna be doing, the overarching goal of the day is to watch my wife show you guys how to find deals, okay? We're gonna actually do that today. We're gonna take some action. We're gonna tell you what to do with your homework from yesterday. When we first open up today, what we're going to do is we are going to buy, look, you guys can see my wife back there. She's getting ready to go downstairs. We're going to buy a skip trace buyers list. Okay, a big buyers list. We're going to show you guys how that's done, and I'll probably end up spending a couple $1,000 on you guys today. Okay, just helping you out. Yesterday we showed you how to find buyers for free. It doesn't cost you any money, and we also showed you guys how to. We showed you guys how to also not spend money on skip tracing, okay? And as much as people tell me like, oh, I want you to show me how to find cash buyers, there is a fast way to do everything, right? There's a fast way to do everything, in not just in finding deals, but also everything in life, right? If I want to buy my time back, I gotta, like, for example, one thing that we've recently done in my personal household, we hired somebody to do all of our laundry. That was something I should have done literally like 10 years ago. It's like one of these weird things that I had a hiccup, and I'm like, all right, so for $600 a month, basically we pay somebody to do our laundry. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you think about it, we spent so much time with the house in disarray where, like, it's not the doing of the laundry that takes a long time. It's the fact that the laundry sits there for 3 or 4 days until you actually put it away, right? And so it literally, like, your house is now organized, done, everything's folded, everything's in the right place, everything's color matching. Whenever I need something, it's there. Okay. And what happens is, like, I was on the TV show last year for A&E, yeah, for season 1, and I had to wear the same shirt multiple times for multiple scenes. And I would go to grab the shirt out of my closet, and I'm like, oh crap, I didn't do my laundry. So what my solution was is like, oh, I'll just buy 4 of the same exact shirt. Sounded like a really good solution. Then you realize, oh my gosh, I'm traveling, I'm this, I'm that, and blah, 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 blah. And we don't do the laundry for 2 weeks. Now all 4 shirts are dirty. So we hired a maid. We hired a lady for $600 a month. She comes in 1 day a week. So like 5 or 6 hours on a Friday. And she's, I think, $20 an hour, something like that. So we pay her 30 hours a week or 30 hours a month just to come through and make sure things are done that I don't want to spend my time on. So it's the same thing with skip tracing and finding deals, okay? Is that we will end up, when you want to go find a cash buyer and you want to get their phone number, yesterday on the Elephant Challenge, we showed you guys how to do that for free. Did I do that? Guys, did I show you how to skip trace and find people's phone numbers for free? Okay. So when I go to show you guys today how to do it with skip tracing and how to spend money on it, do you have the right to be mad at me and think I'm trying to promote some shit? I'm not trying to promote. You guys asked me yesterday to show you. You guys want me to show you, so I'll show you, but I want to make sure that you guys understand I'm not trying to sell you on something. You asked for it, not me, okay? The promise that I made to you guys is that the only thing that you guys will have to spend money on this entire time is what? What is the only thing I asked you guys to spend money on? Privy. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on today. My wife is going to take control. There's a reason why I got out of the studio downstairs and I came up here, because I want Laura to use Privy and I want her to run it and be in full control. Okay. Robin Hurt says, why would anyone complain? Robin, you've been around me a long time. There's always somebody, right? There's always somebody that just finds a reason to complain. We all know them. We all have those people in our lives. So we got a bunch of people with their hands raised, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to everybody. So what I'll do is I'll end up probably buying 3 different markets worth of cash buyers, okay? And what I'll do is I'll reward the first person that wrote their hand down, okay? And that's Brandon. So Brandon, I'm going to reward you, okay? And anybody that's in your accountability group, you're going to get it. Now, the next person I'm going to reward Rizzo, okay? Because Rizzo took notes yesterday, and Rizzo helped out a lot of people, and that impressed me. And so I like Rizzo, okay? Everybody else like Rizzo? Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reward a third person, which we don't know who that person is yet. I don't know who that person is yet. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a vote in the side chat of what city you guys want me to skip trace, and whatever city is the most frequently blown up in the side comments, I will then, not right now, guys, please, not right now. You're wasting your typing energy. It's not right now, okay? So we'll get to that in a little bit, where you guys will be able to blow up the side chat, and we'll take a vote on what market do I pull cash buyers from, and I'll spend I don't know, I'll probably spend $500 on Brandon, $500 on Rizzo, and I'll spend like $1,000 on a total like accountability group. Are you guys cool with that? So I'll spend like $2,000 today if you guys want me to. All right. Now, hey, you guys, here we are on Saturday, just happy to be here with you guys. So if you guys are in YouTube, I see 79 people over in YouTube. You definitely should come over to Zoom because it's a lot more fun on Zoom than it is on YouTube. Okay, come over, hang out with us on Zoom. All right, the Alaska Accountability Group needs your help. Okay, no problem. I can help you out. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is Laura's gonna help me look for deals. Okay. Laura's going to help me look for deals on my cash buyers. Okay, she's going to show you that. Oh yeah, you guys want me to give you guys all the replay from yesterday? Let me do that real quick while I'm at it. Okay, recordings. All right. All right, here we go. Share anyone with a recording link. I don't think I want you to have a passcode. You don't need a passcode. Let's take that off. Viewers can see the chat. Viewers need to register to watch. Yes. Set expiration date. Viewers can download. Viewers can see the transcript. Okay, cool. Here we go. Here is the replay from yesterday. I'm putting in the side chat right now. Okay. Everybody can see that. I'm going to put it on pause for just a second. Hey guys, we talked about this yesterday. Benson came in and he said in the next 3 to 5 months, depending on your area, you will have full access to MLS. And the people that are talking about the MLS access, it sounds like you guys are probably the same people that did not come into last month's challenge, because I really addressed the no MLS thing to a point where it shouldn't be an issue for you guys at all. You don't need direct MLS access. A couple of days late is perfectly fine, okay? All right, so that's replay from day 2. All right, I'm going to give you a replay from day 1. Thanks for being patient. Damn, look at all this. Elephant challenge, day 1, 4 hours and 10 minutes. Holy crap, guys, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I do some long Zooms. Okay, no password, no passcode. Okay, great. Boom. Okay, so this one is day 1. Right there, okay? You guys can hear my landscapers, right? This is why I don't do Zooms up here. I always do it downstairs. All right. Okay, again, if you guys are over there in YouTube land, come over to Zoom. We're gonna get started here in a couple of minutes. The main things we're gonna do today is we're gonna bring in Carly, and we're gonna talk about accountability groups. Make sure that everybody has an accountability group, okay? The second thing we're going to do is we're going to pull a cash buyers list for Brandon. We're going to pull a cash buyers list for Rizzo. Why are we pulling a cash buyers list for Rizzo, everybody? He wasn't the first person. Rizzo was not the first person to come in. Why am I pulling a cash buyers list for Rizzo? Because he's showing himself as a leader, right? He's taking notes, he's helping other people, he's sharing, he's playing all out, he's playing full out. Okay? Cool. Amazing note taker, and then not just taking notes, okay? Here's what I really like about Rizzo. His energy is awesome. That's always good, but the big thing I really like about Rizzo is that he was willing to share it back with everybody, right? Actively engaged, positive attitude, freaking love that. So I'm going to spend some money on Rizzo today. And then who's the third person I'm spending money on today for cash buyers list? I love it. I love that you guys are putting it in there already. Okay, so the third person is going to be a city. Okay, it's not going to be a whole state because you don't want the whole cash buyers list for the state. We want to pick a big city in a state. So what we'll do is we'll vote, all right? Not right now, but once Carly comes in here, we have a chance to chat with Carly, all right? Cool. Oh, my wife is here. Let me bring her up and just say hi to her for just a minute. You guys excited to hear way more from Laura than you are from me today? Hi.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, I should say, finally. We had a busy morning.
What are we doing today?
We are having a Corbin birthday party. Birthday party time.
I love it. I just want to, I was thinking about this when you and I were just in the shower together 20 minutes ago, just looking at your naked body. I just want to say how much I appreciate you and I love you.
Oh, thanks.
Today's your daughter's birthday. You've got 100 other things going on. You stayed up till midnight last night entertaining my students at our house. You've got guests in our guest house. You've got guests in our guest bedrooms and our other parts of our house. You're cleaning, you're decorating, and you've got, turn your left shoulder a little bit so we can see that little Monday. Okay, so you guys see that bouncing baby in the background? My wife is making it happen for you guys. And I want you guys to understand something. You got to start your day off with gratitude. So let's take a moment while we're waiting for Carly to get here. And I just want to share my gratitude towards my beautiful wife who has a selfless heart, who's always trying to help. She's a nurturer. She's my foundation. She's my constant support system. She's my motivation. And this lady, this woman you guys are staring at, is meant for not just helping me. She's meant for helping thousands, if not millions of people in the future. And I am grateful for her catching her vision of who she is, having breakthrough moments. But more importantly, for me, this is a selfish moment for me. I'm very lucky I married a wife that wants to see me grow and not change. Okay, we've all had relationships where you have friends, brothers, cousins, maybe your parents, your own spouse that doesn't necessarily want you to change, right? They see you doing this real estate thing, or they see you doing this health thing, they see you doing whatever, and they feel threatened by it. Does anybody have anybody like that in your life where they feel threatened by you trying to grow and do bigger things? It's crazy. It's crazy. And even though it benefits them for you to go make more money, even though it benefits them for you to become a bigger version of yourself, they are in a mindset that is a threat to them and what they're comfortable with. And so I'm so grateful to have married a woman that not only encourages me to become a better person, she expects it of me. My wife expects me to be a better version of myself next year than I am today. And she expects me to be honestly a completely different person in 5 years. And we expect for us to grow into our full potential together. And that is what a marriage is. And we expect the same thing of you guys. We expect the same thing of you guys. And if you guys, who's in here listening with their spouse, or you guys are trying to do this business with a partner, a spouse, a brother, somebody, okay? The hardest part of this business will be if you don't have your spouse supporting you. It will be the hardest part of this. And so I have a message to all the husbands out there, all the wives out there, whoever it is, the counterpart to whoever is trying to learn. My wife is the most important person in my business. So the wives out there that are sitting there supporting or not supporting, maybe, you need to understand how important you are in this journey for your spouse. Okay? And for those of you, okay, so Jackie, I think Jackie had something to say. Jackie said something, Alex says she hates me. Guys, you're going to go through this, okay? Eric Clinton says, I want to share my gratitude for being part of this incredible community that you have developed and grateful for the people in the community. Guys, your vibe attracts your tribe, and our vibe is all about love and community. And what's so great is that we show you guys who we are, and we want to lead with our values. And what it does is it attracts people that are actually even better than us. We are so grateful for you guys joining this, so grateful for you guys hanging out with us. I want to take just a minute. Okay, think about this. Don't type it in too fast because I want you to think about it. Today, what is the thing that you are the most grateful for? What is the thing you are the most grateful for? Opportunity. I love that. Waking up. I mean, keep it basic, right? God's patience. I love it. Health, family, my husband. Ooh. I'm grateful for my opportunity to help others. Damon, I love that. That's so good. Rod Carver says, I have so many. That's a tough one. God giving me another day to live. Now, let me tell you something. I don't want to cry, but I got a little dog back here. Her name is Cheese, 16 years old. She can barely walk. One of the reasons why I wanted to be up here instead of being down in the studio is because I wanted to be around Cheese for the next couple of hours. I'm so busy with my schedule that I won't even be able to spend my last couple of days with my dog who's been with me for half of my life. And we're going to be putting her down next week. Okay, I'm grateful for everything around me. I'm grateful for my opportunity. I'm grateful that I was able to find my path in helping other people. And I'm grateful that I was able to break out of construction and be given the opportunity, the gift of real estate. And I'm also very grateful for my ability to tell stories and get people motivated for them to take action. I stood in my driveway this morning for an hour in my swimming shorts talking to Eddie Charger about how amazing this path is that I get to help thousands of people. I get recognized at Target, Walmart, the freaking airport, and people are like, I made 30 grand because of you. I made 50 grand because of you. I quit my job because of you. So I'm just so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. And you know what else I'm grateful for besides my beautiful wife and getting to see her naked whenever I want? That's a pretty amazing thing, by the way. That is something to be grateful for. I am grateful for this woman right here, Carly Grunman.
Hi.
Hi, Carly. We are so grateful for you. Thank you so much for everything you do for us.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for you guys.
So, Carly, I was
gonna say just thank you. I think we should all give Pace and Laura a big thank you. Without
guys,
them,
just you guys showing up here is enough thanks that we need. We like seeing you guys take action. It's more than we need. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And we've got 800 people on the Zoom. We've got 1,000 people in the Zoom lobby. I don't know why people hang out in the Zoom lobby, but you can come into the actual Zoom. And then we've got 110 people over on YouTube. If you guys are on YouTube right now, we are live, and you guys should go to the link that I pinned in the comments and come over and hang out with the cool people. Okay, we're the cool people. We're the people in the back of the bus. Okay, come hang out in the back of the bus with us. So look at Monday, by the way. Happy, healthy children. I do not take that for granted. Is there anybody in here that's had complications with their children and health issues? Okay, I do not take that for granted. I smell my children. I push my face up against my children's face every single morning. And I thank heaven that I have been so blessed. And I pray for you guys that are going through health issues, right? At the end of the day, there are things bigger than real estate. And real estate is here to help you guys go and make those things better. So let's get to it. So Carly, let me make you, I'll make you co-host, okay? Look at that cute girl. Is she coming over to swim at the house today or what?
thank you. I muted my.
Look at that cutie. Okay, so Carly, you're frozen a little bit. Are you there?
Yeah, can you? I have bad connection.
Why don't we turn your video off and we'll do the best we can, just you explaining things without your video on.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Barely.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
I can
hold
hear
on.
you now. Let's go with it.
Let me see if I can. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Sorry, guys.
Okay, Carly, your internet sucks, so I'm going to pull you off. All right, so here's what we're going to do, guys. My wife is breastfeeding, by the way. Meanwhile, all right. So this is amazing. Sweetheart, how do you want to do this? Oh, you know what I got to do?
What?
I gotta skip trace some stuff for people.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do a little. Do you mind doing the little thing for me? I'm gonna
Sure.
open up my skip tracing tool. Okay.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is I want you to go in the side comments,
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to watch what cities, the top 3 cities that are being typed in, and I want you to write them down on the chat or write them down on the yellow pad of paper.
Yeah.
Guys, I want you to write down the cities that you actually here. Let's do this, guys. Pause for just a second. Brandon, what city are you in, brother?
Tampa, Florida.
Okay, so Tampa,
Well,
you're
that's the one
guys.
I'm investing.
Everybody in Tampa, we're gonna pull a list for you in Tampa. Okay. So what I want to make sure is that you're not giving me Tampa as another place to pull a list. Okay. So you Tampa people, relax. Okay. You already done one today. Okay. You Tampa people already done one today. All right. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, what's up?
Good job following instructions, my boy.
Hey, man, you make it really easy, honestly.
Are you sure? Because sometimes when people ask the same question 85 times, I feel like I suck as a teacher.
Well, I think that the reason why people either don't follow instructions or something along those lines, either they're just not action takers and they don't want to be an entrepreneur, or, they're just not paying attention. And that's okay because we need people to make our chicken nuggets at McDonald's, so.
That's right, baby. I like that.
Also, I did want to say, so I'm at work right now, and I took my lunch. I get 30 minutes lunch. So if I'm not able to be on here, I went in Discord. So Trevor Brandt can come off mute. He said he'll go on and represent Tampa.
Okay, cool. Love it.
If I'm not able to.
Love it. Very cool. Let's see. Paid. Okay, cool. Performance. Payment method. All right, I'm gonna do something for you, Brandon. So we got Tampa. We're gonna pull Tampa for you. Guys, don't be too crazy on the side chat, please. Hold on a second, guys. I will disqualify you. Calm down. Okay. Brandon, make sure that you and Carly connect, okay? Her email is carly@pacemorby.com. CARLY, no E, CARLY@pacemorby.com. And I'm gonna pull a Tampa list for you, and then I'm gonna send it to you guys, okay? Okay, good work, Brandon. I love it. I love rewarding people that are action takers and jump on things right away. Rizzo, my guy. Rizzo, my note taker. Hold on a second. Add spotlight to my guy. I don't need to add a spotlight to this guy. He freaking already added a spotlight to him damn self. What's up, dog? How you doing? You're muted. There he is.
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you, yeah.
Awesome, perfect.
What market are we pulling a list for you in? Don't tell me Tampa.
Virginia Beach.
Okay, I knew it. Okay. Virginia Beach, my guy.
Big
Okay,
shout out
so
to Brandon. He got me.
I love it. I freaking love it. Okay, Rizzo. I'm gonna pull Tampa for you. I'm gonna pull Tampa for Brandon. Virginia Beach for you. And I might expand it a little bit because Virginia Beach is kind of a smaller area. I might expand it a little bit. And so, guys, I want to look at the side chat. Thank you again, Rizzo. Great work, man. Just keep the consistency going. We freaking love. Everybody loves you, man. You're an idol now.
Thank you. I'll keep.
Okay, so guys, here's what I want to do. Anybody that types in if you guys fill up a whole block, I'm disqualifying you. So don't fill up a whole block like I see people popping in like Denver like 85 times. Don't do that. I'm going to disqualify you. Okay, so sweetheart, this is you. You got to pick
Yeah.
three cities. Okay, 3 cities you see the most frequent. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I'm seeing Memphis so much, Dallas so much. I feel like we've done Dallas so many times, but sure. And Charlotte. Charlotte's like going nuts in there.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to do 4. Okay, here's the 4 that I'm doing.
Okay, let's hear it.
Memphis,
Yep.
Dallas,
Okay.
Charlotte, and Atlanta. Okay, competition's over. You guys can stop typing. Okay, competition is over. You can stop typing. So we are going to pull a cash buyer list for those 6 areas today and give those away to you guys. Okay, it'll probably cost me, I don't know, $4,000 or so. So I'm going to let my wife take over for a minute so I can update my skip tracing stuff. And my wife is going to, does anybody have questions for my wife? Does anybody have like a general question, anything like that you guys want to, how did she get so beautiful? Bro, she's a 9-cow wife. People don't know that story.
You should tell that story. That story's a good story.
It's a good story, yeah. Okay, so let's see.
A 9-cow wife. Got it. That's funny.
Most Mormons know the story of the 9-cow wife.
Do Mormons
Okay.
hang out with you? Are there any Mormons in here?
There's some Mormons. Mormons don't like me. My own people don't like me because I tell them too many like funny, dirty jokes. They can't handle my comedy.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to find a deal today, correct?
We are going to find a deal today.
So maybe we should go over some comping rules. If everyone would like to know how I comp properties, let me know. I would love
Okay, let's
to
do
go
that.
over my comping rules.
Yeah, let's do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to update my credit card in the skip tracing tool. And I'm going to get working on those cities, okay? And I'll show you guys how to do that here in just a sec. Oh, Bruce says, Pace, I'm Mormon, I love you. You are real. Okay, I'm really, oh, you want to hear a really great joke I told everybody this morning?
Yeah.
So I was in my 5 a.m. Zoom on Saturdays, right, with just Subto students.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, guys, I have a really dirty secret. You want to see my dirty secret?
Yeah.
It's literally the dirtiest thing I could tell you about myself, that I'm so in love and infatuated with this. It's literally so dirty.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, I'm not exaggerating. It is literally the dirtiest thing you can even think of. I'm like super embarrassed that I'm obsessed with it. Do you want to know my dirty secret?
Yeah.
Do you really want to know my dirty secret?
Yeah.
I've never told you my dirty. I've literally never told you my dirty secret, and this is literally the dirtiest secret I have.
A couple people are saying no, they don't want to hear it.
Okay, here's my dirty secret.
Okay.
I love dirty land, and I love looking at. I love exploring owner finance deals on landwatch.com. Let's see here. Let's go to Kalispell. You want to see this really cool property I found this morning? Okay, let's see here. We got owner financing. Check this property out right here. 22 acres.
Orchard Oasis.
Yes.
Where'd it
Okay.
go? Bring it
I
back.
stopped sharing because I couldn't hear you. I thought maybe there was something wrong.
No, bring it back. Let me see.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfect.
Okay, so check this out. It's a cash flowing orchard.
Orchard. Yeah.
Okay, check it out. The orchard
Apples.
has been- check it out. 2,790 trees. This is the lot right here. So it's right on Lake Flathead. Jerry Norton lives like maybe 20 minutes north of here. And it's owner financing. It's got his own boat dock. Look at that. That's the little house on it.
So beautiful. Oh, cherries.
Dude, they got you with them cherries, I'm telling you. And it's got a barn. This is what I'm into. Look at that. This is a man's dream right here.
Wow.
Look at all those orchards. It's a cash flowing, profitable orchard that they're selling for 7.5 mil on owner finance.
How only 7.5 million for that?
Pretty cool, right?
I want to go live there. Look at those cherry trees and apple
should we buy
trees
this?
and pear trees. Yeah.
Should I call her real fast?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's call her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angie Killian. Let's look at the listing real quick and let's see what they say. Do you like my dirty secret? I like looking at dirt.
You like dirt? Yeah, I like some dirt too. I want to go play in the dirt with our kids. Angie, she looks nice.
She does a lot of owner financing in Kalispell. She's got 3 owner financing listings.
I really like that house there too. That's so cute.
Let me call Angie real fast.
Okay, let's call her.
Let's buy us a deal.
I want to go live there with my kids. I want to live there with my kids.
You know what we should do here is buy this and then bring our Subto students to come hang out with us for a week and do a retreat for families.
I'd love that. We can pick cherries and have a barbecue.
This is Angie.
Angie, my name is Pace Morby. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm really good. I freaking see you on Landwatch all the time and you're crushing it.
Thank you.
I'm
trying.
You seem to be on a bunch of owner financing listings, and I'm looking at one with the orchard right now. We've been wanting to live in the Glacier Valley for a bit, and this one just caught my eye, and I'm so excited about it.
I have more than one. Which orchard?
It's the one with, it's on the lake, on Flathead Lake. It's got apples, cherries, plums. It's a bigger one.
7.5 million. Yep.
What-
Yes, that's the big one.
What's the seller looking for in a down payment on this deal?
He would want a significant. I think he wants at least half down. But if you wanted to make a proposal, they'd probably look at something less than that.
Okay, cool. And you've got,
We haven't talked specifics.
you've got another one up in Kalispell. It's that really modern looking house. That one doesn't have lake access, I don't think, right?
It has lake access. It is not on the lake, and so it's 12 acres on top of the hill, or 24 acres. That one is fantastic. I've got, 2 or 3 people looking at the land, the 12 acres without the house, really hard right now. I have a few buyers who are deep and they want the whole 24. They'd love to sell the whole 24, and I'd love to sell the whole 24. It's just ideal for everybody. But give me your questions. I'm sorry, I'm not being very helpful.
No, I love talking to people that understand owner finance. I could talk to you all day long. So you're the one.
They're not doing owner finance on that one.
Which one? The 22 acres with the orchard?
No, the 22 on the lake with an orchard is owner finance possible. The 24 acres with the modern home is not. They need to get their money and buy a house down in Bozeman for their family.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. And then you've got another one up in Polson. I don't know where Polson is. Is that on Flathead Lake too?
Polson is it's on the south end of the lake. And so if you're talking about the 9 acres that's not under contract, I also have 9 acres that is under contract. One's on Bear Hollow,
Okay.
and I think that's probably the one you're talking about. And that one has power, well, and 2,000 cherry trees.
Oh my word.
And phenomenal views of the lake. It's not on the lake. We haven't talked about whether they would want to do a whole lot of owner financing on that one. So if that was your top pick, I'd have to do some talking to them and see what they're thinking. Because it's 2 partners, and so there's a little bit harder to do with that situation than the other ones where you just have one owner or a couple or something like that.
Okay. We've got a buddy that lives on, dang it, what's that lake? He lives just right in by Whitefish. Hold on a second.
Whitefish Lake. Whitefish
No,
Lake.
it's not whitefish. It's you'll know it's hold on a second. And so even if I don't buy these deals, I'd love for you to be my agent on when one pops up. Hold on just a second, let me pull it up.
Oh, okay.
Lake Blaine.
Oh, yeah. That's more private lake.
Yes.
There are no public accesses on Lake Plain. If you don't live on the lake, then you are, you need a buddy up there on that lake if you want to be on it.
Yeah, so I've got a buddy that owns 2 houses right next to each other, and 2 summers ago he offered
Oh, nice.
he offered to sell one to me, and I said no, like an idiot.
Oh.
And now he's actually glad that he didn't sell it because he's happy that he's got like his in-laws and stuff stay there, and I stay there when we come up for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But we're ready for a house.
It's worth like twice as much as it was.
Right. It is 100%. So the one on the lake with the orchards, the 22 acres for 7.5 million. What would you want? What would you want to see from me if I wanted to put less money down? Would you want to see like credentials, or you want to see an LOI or something for me?
That would be great. You know, some proof of funds of what you're planning on putting down, what your plan is. And, you know, they would love to see somebody take over the orchard, continue to run the orchard, and, you know, love it as much as they did. They don't want to sell it, but she has a elderly mom in Arizona. He has an elderly mom in Minnesota, and they're spending a lot of time on the orchard, and it's really cutting into it because they were just getting to the point where the orchard was making a fair amount of money between COVID and their parents. They have, you know, the income has not gone up or continued to rise like it was, and it actually went down the last couple of years because they just don't have the time to devote to it.
Are they running it themselves, or do they have like grandkids up there or something?
No, it's just them, and I have never heard them mention children, and so I haven't asked them, but I don't think they have any.
Okay. Because we would love to own something like that, but I would probably delegate it to people that lived up there because we live in Scottsdale half the year.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Okay.
So you would have to find probably caretaker. Are you thinking you would build your own home? Because that is a very modest home that's on property. But there are a lot of fantastic view building sites.
I don't know. We've got such a big house here in Arizona that we would probably be okay with the smaller house. We would go up there literally just to boat. What I would probably do is I might build a little event center on the property because we do a lot of masterminds and all sorts of cool, fun things like that.
You know, it is ideal for that.
Yeah, it's such a cool property. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my credentials together. I'll put like my real estate owned schedule together. I'll give you an LOI, and then we'll go from there. We'll just go back and forth. And if this deal doesn't work out, I would love for you to keep an eye out for me. I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking for.
Okay. You've caught me on one of my busiest days of my year because tomorrow's my 60th birthday.
Yay!
And I'm having this monster party, so even as we're talking, I'm running around setting things.
I'll text you in a couple of days. You take your time. I've seen you on Landwatch 100 times. I'll shoot you a text. Don't worry about it. We'll touch base in a couple of days.
Okay, you know, yeah, Monday anytime is good. Tomorrow's my birthday, and tomorrow's going to be nuts, and tonight more nuts.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And I guess I got your name on the phone.
Yeah, I'll retext you my info too.
Okay, and you can, you know, email me at any point. And so I'm going to send you an email address just right off the bat here. And
Okay.
look forward to putting something together for you, man. I'd just love to get that orchard sold. And, you know, they're in the middle of apple harvest. I haven't even heard from them all week, and I'm sure that's why, because they're busy. So.
All right. Well, thank you. You're amazing.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Love to have you come up and take a look at the property at some point if you have a chance.
We'd love that. Thank you so much. I look forward to a relationship with you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Look forward to helping you out.
All right. Have a good birthday. See you later.
Oh, thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, why don't we give her one of our Arizona houses to that seller? as part of the down payment.
Which
we have
one?
a lot. Like, we'll just
Which one?
Yeah, which one? Like, where's the mom? Where's the mom that's elderly? Let's do that. Where'd that man go? I love that. You guys.
Sorry, I had to turn the AC on.
Okay. Yeah, you could give them one of our Arizona houses. That's where they want to be, next to her sick mom. Also, that Bahamas thing, just come up with half down real quick. Just kidding.
Seriously. Okay, cool. We've got, I think somebody said, they said, Pace, can you clarify my issue? Dorothy says, what's the difference between this lady and the horse rider? Dorothy, that's a really great question. Let's answer that real quick. Hi, Dorothy. How can I help you?
Hi, thank you so much, Paige. No, I was actually commenting that what a big difference. The lady yesterday was riding a horse, did not want to be bothered. This lady, it's her birthday. She engaged you. She was so pleasant. She was willing to connect with you, even when you said multiple times, even if I don't buy, I really would love you to work with me. That was so impressive. And the whole conversation was so organic. Incredible. I can never thank you enough, and all the community and Laura. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for that. That means the world to me. And I do love the comment on that, because people don't realize, like, you want to be a professional, you want to make a lot of money in this business, you got to act like that, right? And she was just awesome. But that is true. Like, brokers that have been in the business a long time, they've been in the business a long time because they know how to work with people and all of that kind of stuff. So it's very, very exciting. Carly, why is the team using Carly at pacejmorby.com? Why are we not using Carly at pacemorby.com? Why is that? What is the deal with that? Why are we doing that? That's some knucklehead stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is my team doing knucklehead stuff? There we go. Carly okay, thank you. Carly at pacemorby.com. Okay, Carly, are you in a good situation for internet? Because I've got people that have questions about their accountability groups before we get into some stuff. And then I had somebody in here that said that they really have a problem. Can't remember who it was. Oh, Wizza, it better be something good. Oh my gosh, it better be something good. Wizza, what do you got?
Hey, Base. Sorry. This is from like yesterday's question.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in Toronto, Canada. So I just needed a
I'm
few
sorry, bro.
I just needed like a few clarifications, if that's okay.
Yes.
And I really just want to say thanks, and I appreciate it a lot for you like helping like beginners and all that. Dude, it's amazing. So,
Wizzo, I have a secret for you, dude.
yeah.
I'm still a beginner in the grand scheme of real estate. I'm still a beginner. That's the fun thing about this. Like, we get to have a lot of fun together for a very long time.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, is your real name Wizzo?
Yes, that's actually my first name.
Are you cousins with Rizzo?
No, but I love his name though.
So, yeah, let's go to your question. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so about the whole LLC setup, I was wondering how should I like structure that? And I know I should like probably talk to like a CPA about this, but if you could like just give me your thoughts on like avoiding like the whole double taxation going on. And yeah, also when I'm making calls, do I need a dialer? Because I don't want like people thinking that like there's this random person from like Toronto, Canada trying to call me like about some scam or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with the first one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to tell you guys a quick little story, and I hope this helps people. People glance over this like it's not a big deal. It is truly one of the most important things that I could tell you about business in general. Is I've gone through CPAs, bookkeepers, accountants. CPAs and accountants are actually different, guys.
Okay.
I've gone through business advisors. I'm not going to say the name of their company. And I've been through a lot of really bad customer support situations trying to build my business. Okay.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I run into a company because I'm sitting there like my community is going to answer this question for you. Okay. If my students are in here, you'll see how much my students love this company. Subto students, how happy are you with Prime Corporate Services? Give them, look, people are already filling in it. PCS, Prime Corporate Services, PCS rocks. They are the best, 10,000%. Fantastic, fantastic. They got, love them, love them, love them. Like, bro, it sounds like I'm promoting them, but I'm telling you, I went through 6 years of trying to find a company that I could bring to my community. Here's what I did. Okay, you see all the positive responses here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn them off for just a minute, okay? So I go and find a company. I'm in a mastermind. I spent 30 grand to be in this mastermind. I just spent 50 grand to go into another mastermind like a couple weeks ago. Like, I truly believe in investing in myself and opening up doors just like you guys all do. So I'm in this mastermind a couple of years ago. I meet this company that I'd been watching on YouTube for a couple of years. I've always been impressed by them. I'm big fans of them. Still to this day, I'm big fans with them. I meet one of the owners. There's 3 owners. I've become friends with all 3 of them. And I bring one of the owners into a very private setting with just my students, okay? Just Subto students. Canadian students, students in India, students in London, students all over the country, in the United States, everywhere. Students in Mexico. And I had 400 students sign up with this company. Not a single positive response. And they're the biggest in the industry. They were referred to me by whatever. And bro, for a year, I had to repent for having to send my students to a company that did not do their job. Okay. Now, let me ask my students this question in the side chat. Any of my students that have been with me for 2 years remember who I brought? Don't say the name in the side chat because I don't want to blast anybody. But do you guys remember when of course, Christina has to ask the question. Okay. But my students that have been with me for a long time, Wizzo, remember me bringing this company in before I vetted them myself. And this company absolutely blew up my trust in promoting anybody to my student base without going through 6 months of me doing business with them in the first place. Okay, so anytime you see me promote something like Privy, I've used Privy for 6 months at least. I'm going to show you guys a skip tracing tool. I've used that for 3 years. Okay. Yeah. The company that I'm telling you to go talk to right now, Prime Corporate Services, the website is startwithprime.com. That's how you get to them. They will give you, listen to me. If you tell them you were sent from me, they will give you a full hour for free consultation about your individual situation. And let me ask my students the next question. Okay. My students, have you ever felt pressured, not loved, not cherished, not appreciated by Prime at any point of doing business with them? They are so responsive. Know they're great. Do you guys all know your rep, by the way? Like, if you just set up one LLC, you set up one stupid little LLC, they treat you like gold. Okay. I have Canadian students. Effie, who knows Effie in here, guys? Okay, everybody's gonna say they know Effie. Effie's kind of a celebrity in our little spot. She's kind of a grandma. We love her. She always wears these blue glasses, and we freaking love her. We freaking love Prime. They made her a Canadian. She inherited a good chunk of money, and she was really fearful of like the double taxation, this, that, and the other, and moving money from here. That Prime has the freak. Yes, they do. Okay. Carson, talk to Prime. Okay. People that say they don't help Canadians, they're asking the wrong questions. Okay. What I want you to do, see, Sadie says, I'm not a Subto student, but I joined PCS when they told us to. I use Tony as my bookkeeper as well. Tony is my bookkeeper. Okay. So what I would do is I would go to Start with Prime, get a 1 hour consultation, and ask them all the questions. Okay. If you guys are in here and you don't have an LLC, you're screwing up. Okay. There's people in here that don't have an LLC. Now, Wizzo, I know that's not your problem. You've got a higher level problem with double taxation, etc. Okay.
Right.
I understand that. There's other people in here though that think they have to have a double taxation problem and they have to be a Canadian for this to apply.
Okay.
If you are brand new, all the way to somebody at my level, Prime Corporate Services will change your freaking life. They will answer every question about LLCs, estate planning, taxes, all of that kind of stuff. See, you hear people saying Prime is awesome. I can still contact them today and my rep will still respond. Everybody else is going to like Rocket. What do they call these stupid things? I forget. I used to do them too. Legal Zoom or Legal Wizard of Oz Legal. I don't know what they're called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. They basically go and try and set up their LLCs themselves like a knucklehead. I did that wrong myself. It took me 7 years to pay for that. I should have just set up with Prime. Prime is incredibly inexpensive. You set up an LLC with them for a couple $100 and you have access to them like forever. You send them an email, you have a little question, they'll reply to you. You have dedicated reps. And it's like a small company of 50 to 75 people that actually answer their emails and respond to you, even though you're a little teeny bitty small person, because they believe that their biggest clients are the clients they helped in the very beginning build their businesses and expand their LLCs and their corporate structure over a long period of time. So anybody that has an LLC question, the answer always is go start with prime.com. It's incredibly easy. Watch, I'll show you guys how easy this is. Start with prime.com. Okay. If I go there, let's see here. By the way, I was about to pull you guys a list there, so I'll pull that list in a little bit. So start with prime.com. So if I go to start with Prime, I imagine my audio sucks. So here you go, book a call.
Yeah,
And
I have my call booked already.
Boom, there you go. Then you're good.
I have it set up this Monday. So I just needed to like confirm and clarify with you just in like that point alone. Yeah.
Okay, so you got the answer, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And
now you got a second question, which is, Paige, should I use a dialer to
Yeah.
dial when I'm outside the country? Here's my feeling. I don't know much about Canada, but can you call me on your cell phone from a Canadian number right now?
Yes.
Okay, then do you see how I just called that agent like out of the blue with my 480 number? Nobody cares, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
No, agents don't care. Now, if I'm cold calling, now in this challenge, I'm not teaching you guys some of the other things that I do, right? Direct to seller is I'm cold calling sellers in foreclosure, probate, divorce, all that kind of stuff. That's a business model I love. It's something we've done for a long time. The business model we're showing you guys right now is working out how to reach out to agents.
Okay.
Agents don't care where you're calling from. Any agents in here care where the cell phone's coming from, if it's Canadian or otherwise? Anybody? Yeah, nobody cares, brother.
Okay.
If you're calling sellers in foreclosure in America and you're calling from out of the States, those sellers are already skeptical of who's calling because those sellers are behind on their payments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I've run into that situation before already.
In that situation, we use a company called Batch Dialer. There's other companies that we've used before that worked out fine, like Mojo Dialer was good when we were beginners. Then we switched over to, do you remember the other dialer we had, sweetheart? Zen Dialer we tried, we didn't like it. Google Voice we tried when we were it's like Google Voice, Mojo Dialer, Zen Dialer. Then we went up to something else. And then Call Tools, Jay Gardner got it. We used Call Tools for like 2 years and we loved Call Tools. And then what we did is we went to Batch Dialer. And the reason we went to Batch Dialer is because we just like the fact that we can integrate all of our products. Like if you go to Batch Leads, which is what I use for a lot of our skip tracing, or all of our skip tracing basically is done through here. Batch Dialer is owned by Batch Leads. And so it all kind of integrates and works together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's one of the cool things about Batch is that they all are integrating together.
Okay. Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Batch Dialer is really good. Beginner, experienced, whatever. All right. Anything else for you, Wizzo?
how do you come up with your LLC names? Because you said you've got like over 50 LLC names, and you said none of them have your own like personal name on it. How do
Yeah.
you do that?
So are you an engineer? Are you an engineer personality, Wizzo? It sounds like you are.
Yeah. I would say I'm very like analytical and like
Okay.
numbers. Yeah.
Cool. That's a superpower a lot of people don't have. Like I don't necessarily have that superpower. I'm not overly I am analytical to a certain degree, but I let all of that go. I'm more of a creative type, right? So I can come up with names really fast. Like we've got this really cool oh, that's funny. Molly Trap says PCS helps you find names for your LLC too.
Oh, okay. See.
So for me, whatever I'm talking about and whatever I'm excited about at that moment, like the name of our family trust is the Lone Cypress Living Trust because my wife and I got married in Carmel, California, right by the Lone Cypress.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so like whatever I'm obsessed with at that moment, I usually just whatever. Our holding company is called Saguaro Cactus Holdings because we live in Arizona and I love saguaro cactuses, right?
Yeah.
Then we've got a new fund. By the way, who's investing in our fund with us? Who's going to be in the little guy fund? Who's in the little guy fund with me? So freaking cool. So Wizzo, I started a fund for the little guy, right? So there's all these big funds that people are raising money for multifamily and apartment complexes and storage units and RV parks and all that stuff. And the minimum investment typically is 100 grand. Okay. And I really wanted my students to not be my students anymore. I want my students to become my partners. And so what I did is I created a fund that allows my students to invest $1,000 minimum instead of $100,000 investment minimum into multifamily deals with me that will have celebrities and all that kind of stuff in. It's the name of the website is for any of students of mine that are not on there. Make sure you guys have signed up and registered for that for the next property. It's investwithpace.com. So that very specifically, I made that fund, Wizzo, for the little guy, right? Like I had the little guy in mind. So what we did is we actually called that the Little Guy Fund LLC.
Nice.
That's it. You know, just whatever I am obsessed with at that moment. Like, what are you into? What'd you have for breakfast this morning? Blueberry bagel, great. Blueberry bagel LLC. Done.
Cereal.
There you go. And type in or Timmy Hortons is the best coffee spot LLC. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Tim Hortons, Maple Log LLC.
Yeah, Tim Hortons. Wendy's sucks. We love Tim Hortons. Bring Tim Hortons back.
We were obsessed with Childish Gambino, so we named an LLC Bonfire.
Oh,
It's a
really?
bonfire. Turn the lights out. That one.
Yeah, Childish Gambino had a song called Campfire, so we named one of our LLCs Campfire LLC.
Oh, nice.
So just whatever. Oh my gosh, Wizzo, look at Jay's suggestion right here in the side chat. He says Serial Killer LLC.
Oh yeah, I would definitely use that.
Maybe don't hold any properties where you've got tenants because they're gonna sign their lease and be like, "Who's the landlord? Serial killer."
Oh, so good, so good. So yeah, there you go, Wizzo. Hopefully that helps.
Great. And lastly, do you have any Section 8 property, and how would you say you'd go about like investing with that?
Okay, so
Can I talk about that?
let me clarify something. Wizzo, you don't acquire Section 8 properties. You acquire properties and get Section 8 tenants. Section 8 is an exit strategy, not an acquisition strategy.
Ah, I see.
Okay, I can basically any property I buy, right? I go buy a deal. Like somebody's going to find a deal today in our training. Okay, they're going to find a deal, and you can take any of these deals and go to the government, your state, and you can turn that into a Section 8 property.
Okay. So is that like the same thing you do with sober living?
No, it's very different.
Okay.
Okay, sober living is people it's similar because you're getting money from the government.
Yeah.
But I would much rather do sober living than Section 8.
Okay.
For my current phase of my business. Remember, everything takes a bit, okay? To like get to different phases. So there's a point in your business where you're like, I'm young, I have the energy, I can manage an Airbnb. So I want to go do Airbnb stuff, right? So I'm going to buy a property and turn it into, my exit strategy is going to be Airbnb. Well, why would somebody do Airbnb over a traditional rental? Well, because they want the amplified cash flow. The problem with that is that you're going to have amplified management to acquire that cash flow. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with sober living. Sober living will typically have a higher management, but way more cash flow, because what you're doing is you're putting 10 tenants in a property at $600 a bed versus one tenant in a property. The only advantage for, guys, you know what the only advantage of Section 8 is? There's only one. It's only one. Okay? Only one. Guaranteed payments. That's
Yeah.
it. In fact, sometimes we're not allowed to raise our rents. We're not allowed to do certain things. You kind of get stuck with one tenant. So for me, I don't really love Section 8. I don't really understand why people are obsessed with Section 8. See, Joel says he loves Section 8. I don't know why. I mean, I can imagine why he does. He probably just loves the guaranteed check. But remember, Wizzo, you and I are very different, right? You and I, you're an engineer type, I'm a creative type, right?
Yeah.
So it's okay for you and I to have completely different exit strategies when we're buying stuff, right?
Okay.
Don't copy me. You got to find out what you want.
Okay.
And some people don't want to manage anything, right? There's people that will buy properties and then they'll be a property owner and they'll go, this sucks. I hate tenants. I freaking hate tenants. Anybody in here have rented properties and they say, I hate tenants? Anybody? Okay. So either here's what their options. Their options are, I'm going to go hire a property management company and pay 8 to 10%, which has been helpful for us. Our property management company does a good job, right, babe? Okay. Or option B, you know what you do? You go invest in notes. You become a note buyer. And then that way you don't have tenants. You don't collect rents really. You don't have to deal with any of that kind of crap. You just get a steady cash flow every day or every month by investing in notes. Okay.
Okay. I'll need to learn about that.
Yep.
And
that's all creative finance stuff.
all right, sweet. I need to join the Subto group.
It's closed out, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. It's closed out. The only way you can get into Sub2 is through another Sub2 student.
Okay, then I would love to partner with a Sub2 student.
You got to find one. Okay. You got to find Sub2 students. The only way to get in.
Yeah. And
Okay.
lastly, because I also like listen to like Wholesale Hotline, I've heard Jamil talk about judicial states and non-judicial states. And seeing as I'm coming from like somebody who's like outside of the states, should I really be too concerned or worried about that?
No, we do
Okay.
business in both judicial and non-judicial. The only
Okay.
difference between judicial and non-judicial is how fast people get foreclosed on.
Okay.
So there's advantages and disadvantages to it, but at the end of the day, when you're finding deals, like Texas, for example, okay, Texas and their quickness of foreclosure is actually pretty amazing. So if you're an investor and you want a deal and you go, Pace, I'm investing in Texas, how do I get my first deal? You know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to tell you either A, go in the Elephant Challenge because we're going to show you how to use Privy to go find a deal right now.
Yeah.
Or B, I'll tell you, go call sellers that are in foreclosure, because in Texas, they don't really do this, but in my mind they do. Texas like shows up with a gun at the freaking homeowner's property and says, get the hell out of the property, you're getting foreclosed on. They are no bullcrap approach to foreclosure. Okay.
Yeah.
So same thing. If I go to California, do you think California is really awesome about foreclosures, or do they let people stay in properties for years before they get foreclosed on?
Yeah, they're probably seniors.
Right. So if I'm looking to get a deal really, really fast through foreclosure, I'm going to go to a state that is very pro foreclosure, which Arizona, Texas, Georgia, Florida,
Okay.
a lot of the Republican states are like, yo, get the freak out of my property.
Yeah.
And Damon calls it, in Texas, they call it Super Tuesday. It's the third Tuesday of every month in Texas. Like thousands of people get foreclosed on all simultaneously.
Yeah.
Okay, so like J-Man says, I can confirm California has a moratorium on evictions. Yeah, so if you're looking for deals, okay, there's two ways to look about going about. Oh my gosh, I wish I had my iPad right now. So let me teach you something, okay? This might be helpful. I know it'll be very helpful, okay? And then I'll shut the hell up and my wife can show you guys how to find a deal. How about that? People are like, yeah, please. It's always Jeff too. Jeff is the one that's always like, yeah, I hate pace. Please let me just talk to Laura. She's hot. I get it. I'm not mad about it, Jeff. I totally get it. Okay, I'm gonna show you the only ways to find deals in real estate. Okay, watch this. And this is true. It took me years to find this out. Okay. Okay, number one. What's the number one way to find deals is direct to seller. Okay.
Yeah.
Direct to seller is what, Wizzo? It's cold calling sellers. It's bandit signs, billboards. It's any time that I'm making an attempt to talk to a seller directly. It could be PPC, SEO, right? SEO, search engine optimization, where they're clicking on my website. It could be billboards, radio, TV, bus stops, bandit signs, door knocking, text messaging, ringless voicemails, whatever it may be. Direct to seller is one way of going out and finding a deal where you're going out and talking to sellers. Now, let's ask the side chat, okay? Everybody in here. Who in here is working direct to seller that is one of my students? Okay, you see, you'll see a lot of my students are working direct to seller. It's one of the things I love, because direct to seller, guys, does what for you? It gives me full control. I can call directly to the seller without having an agent in the middle. It's one of my favorite strategies. Okay, what I'm teaching you guys in the Elephant Challenge is not direct to seller. Okay, it's not direct to seller. So you have lack of control. I have to go through the agent, tell my story to the agent. The agent is a gatekeeper, right?
Yeah.
So off market is direct to seller. It's off market. It's not being represented by an agent. We're going directly to the seller and working at a deal. So direct to seller. Okay, that's one way to get a deal. Now, when I ask people and I first meet them and I'm at a meetup with them, I go, how are you generating leads, or how are you generating deals? And go, they don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
So the way you should reply is you go, I'm direct to seller, or you say, I'm direct to agent. Okay, so you're working with an agent. So this is what we're doing in the Elephant Challenge, right? We're working with agents, just like what I did with that lady in Montana, Wyoming, whatever that was, okay?
Right.
The next thing that we do, okay, is direct to referral partner. Okay, so who's a referral partner? That'd be a probate attorney. Okay, we get a lot of deals from probate attorneys. Financial advisors. There's a reason why nobody does a challenge around this, Wizzo, because this is not a newbie strategy, right? You've got to be able to be worthy of referrals and be in business long enough for this to be something that works for you, okay? This is one of my favorite strategies. I call it dead leads. So I let wholesalers go do direct to seller or direct to agent, and I come in and I use creative finance to pick up their dead leads. Okay.
Yeah.
The fifth way to find a deal, okay, is work for, well, here's what I do. Auctions. I'll call this on market without agent. Okay, so you've got like sheriff sale. You've got the HOA auctions. You got tax liens. Okay, these are public data is telling you that the state, like state owned, bank owned, REOs, right? Real estate owned by the bank. It's public data. These are owned by somebody and they're willing to sell them, and there's no agent involved. Not most of the time, there's no agent involved. Okay. The sixth way to get a deal, Wizzo, is work for a sub-2 student. I get a lot of people that come to me and go, I got my first deal because I went and worked for one of your students as an acquisition person in one of these business models.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have, which of my students in the side chat right now are working direct to agent? Okay. And which of my students are working direct to seller? Okay, you've got Kalisha says she's working with an agent. She's talking to an agent right now. So you see, you've got a lot of my leader students in this challenge. This is what's so special about this challenge, is that you guys are not the people that are in here. I really want to get you guys into your accountability groups, but unfortunately, Carly, I asked her to come travel to Arizona, and so she's not in a good internet situation today. But you see, guys, do you see how many of my students are in here to love on you and support you guys? Is you guys need to make sure you're connecting with my students so you guys have, oh, Carly says she's okay now. Amazing. Wizzo, does that help you out a little bit?
Yes, a lot. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
those
you.
are the only 6 ways to get a deal. That's it. There's nothing else besides that. Direct to seller, direct to agent, referral partner. Number 4 is, let's pull that back up. Number 4 is dead lead, so I can work. Here's the freaking coolest thing. Direct to seller, creative finance amplifies your success here. Okay, creative finance works in all of these. Okay, creative finance. By the way, we did a challenge yesterday. I did this really cool 100-person event in person yesterday. And what we did is we broke up into groups of 10 and we called agents for 45 minutes. And we had a contest to see who could get a contract the fastest on sub-2, not cash, but on sub-2 creative finance. And Edgar, his first phone call ever, got a sub-2 deal that I'm buying in Vegas yesterday through an agent. The agent was like, are you kidding me? This is the greatest solution to my problem. We recorded this whole thing, by the way. It'll end up going on the YouTube channel probably in a month or so. Angie was there. Who was there? Angie was there. She saw it happen. Angie's team did a really great job too. Okay. Thank you, Neil, for making that. Cynthia was there in person. Okay. There you go. Naomi says she saw it on Zoom. I was streaming. Tony says I was there. It was epic. So creative finance, the reason why creative finance in my mind is the best thing in the world is because it amplifies every other strategy. Whatever you're trying to do, direct to seller, creative finance makes it easier to get more deals. Direct to agent, same thing. Creative finance amplifies your ability and your tools that you have to get more deals, right? Like that seller that I talked to a little bit ago about that orchard, she's got a 7.5 million. By the way, Wizzo, you probably don't know this, but check this out. How many owner finance properties do you think there are on landwatch.com?
Oh no, probably like 1,000.
Oh, bro, come on, dog. That's all you think there is? Come on. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to go down to owner financing. Okay.
Yeah.
Look right here.
Whoa, 89,000? That's a lot.
89,000. You guys want owner finance? You guys want acreage? You guys want to go build RV parks? You guys want to go? This is just land. This isn't just land, by the way. This is, if we change this up, you'll see a lot of like ranches and properties and lake houses and mountain cabins and stuff like that. There are 89,000 listings. Now, if you go here, let's remove under contract. Okay. We want to make sure there's off market and available. Let's say off market or available. Okay. Owner financing available that people are saying in their listing right now, Wizzo, that they will sell to you on owner finance is 11,000 people.
Yeah.
That's insane, right? So if I go up to, let's say Montana, in Montana, there's 90 listings. This is the lady I just talked to. This is the property I just talked to, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's people that have, look at this, dude. Like this one's a cool property. Check this out. You want an event, you want a property, like a vacation property plus an event center. They call this a barn dominium. It's so freaking hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
It's freaking cool, right?
Yeah.
And that says the barn grosses an income of $62,000. Like this is a cash flowing property and it has owner finance,
Okay.
right? Like creative finance dominates. Look at this, dude. This is cool.
Oh yeah, that's a nice property.
Yeah, Jerry Norton lives like literally right over here. Anybody that knows who Jerry Norton is. So I love creative finance because creative finance allows me to amplify everything I'm doing, whether it's working with direct to seller, working with direct to agent. Like when I call an agent, they're like, oh yeah, I know what owner finance is. Yeah, absolutely. This is going to help the deal get done. That lady's like, yeah, let's make this deal get done, right? So direct to probate, or like probate attorney referrals, we probably buy 20% of our deals from probate attorneys.
Wow.
I just never talk about it because when I used to talk about working with probate attorneys, the newbies are so damn afraid of talking to a probate attorney that they won't do it.
Yeah.
And so I've learned to only talk about things that people will take action on. Unfortunately, you guys out there in regular world are not ready for a lot of the things I have to teach you. Okay?
We're getting there.
You're getting there. And that's why we're doing a lot of this free stuff, because I want the free group, the people that are not my students, I want you guys working with my existing students so my students can be leaders and practice what they learn from me and do deals with you guys. Okay, that's the main reason. So let's bring Carly on here because she says that she now is in better internet situation. My wife knows that when she gets on a Zoom with me, I just go for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. I did it again, Carly. I'm sorry.
No, I unmuted myself and you unmuted me at the same time.
Okay, so
Can you guys see and hear me better?
yeah, it's way better. What did you do? Did you run around the block and like change?
I ran around the block. No, I hooked up. I was on my I bought the Hilton fancy internet.
Oh.
Instead of the free, they upcharged me. So
I'll reimburse you.
No, it's okay. I don't need you to. So I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. So
before Carly starts, okay, I've got Dave S has violated the #1 rule of doing Zooms with me. Guys, what's the #1 rule of doing Zooms with me?
Don't DM Pace.
Don't DM me. Please don't, but he does have a good question, so I'll answer it. His question is, are you going to have more free webinars, etc., to learn more? I love the phone calls as well. Dave, every month we're going to be doing this 3-day elephant challenge where we progress your learning in cash deals. My attempt is to take my Subto students that get daily, literally daily training from me, live daily training, and they're going to be leaders of accountability groups and in our free Facebook group. Okay. My students and myself every single month are going to pour into you guys for free. What do we want? What is the #1 thing I want? Do I want you guys to join my mentorship? Huh?
No.
No. I do not want you joining my mentorship. I want you working with my students who have joined my mentorship, and I want them to lead you down the path and have constant accessibility to help, because I'm only going to be available in this free group 3 days a week, or I'm sorry, 3 days a month. Okay. I want to grow my Facebook group. I want to be the coolest Facebook group on the freaking planet, dude. We already are the coolest Facebook group on the planet. We just wanted to take it up to another notch. I'm like Michael Jordan. The second I win the buzzer beater, we win the tournament. Everybody else goes home. They have this champagne in they're celebrating. Here's what I do. I go right out on the gym and I start hitting my free throws. People are like, dude, you're crazy. You're crazy, dude. You're crazy. Yes, I am. We got the best Facebook group, but we're going to keep going. And we want to bring that to you guys every single month. We want to help you guys out. So has that given you the appropriate answer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So my girl, Carly, for people that don't know who Carly is a recent addition to my team. Okay. Mm-hmm. She's the Phil Jackson of my team. She's the one that is taking us to the championship. Carly runs the Facebook group in our community, okay? And she is in charge of the Elephant Challenge and making sure you guys get into accountability groups. So let's talk about accountability groups for a minute. Is there anybody that has not gotten into an accountability group What you're really saying
I
is
haven't
either
been signed
A,
up.
my team sucks, or B, you suck at technology. Which one is it?
There is, so there's a lot of reasons. This is our number one question. So first things first is if you're not in an accountability group, refill out the application, pacejmorby.com/invite. That will get you in there. It gets you, here's the deal. You have to fill out the form and follow everything. There's a lot of user error. They don't follow the link. If you're Subto, you're like, I'm already in Discord. You're not, because it's not in the Subto server. It's a completely different server. When in doubt, it's not going to hurt to fill up again. So be patient. That's like the number one thing. You guys, there's a ton of signing up happening right now. We're going through as fast as we can and getting you guys into groups. A lot of people don't know if they are in a group, and you'll know if you're in a group because you'll have a little baby elephant emoji next to the region you said you invested in when you signed up. So that's the number one thing that people are asking is, I don't know if I'm in an
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna act like I'm signing up right now. Okay.
Yes, let's do it.
Because people are knuckleheads, and that's okay, guys. I've been a knucklehead. I'm a knucklehead at a lot of things I do still to this day. It's okay to be a knucklehead. Okay. Ooh, Robin Hurt. Look at her, just laying down the good lines. She says, "When in doubt, fill it out."
Yes, I love that. It's a good one, Robin. I'm stealing that. When in doubt, fill it out. It's okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pacejmorby.com/invite.
Yes, please.
How's my audio, by the way? Is it trash?
No, it's good.
It's decent, right?
It's good. You can tell you're not in a microphone, but it's not bad at all.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna make sure that I register my shiz, right? So here's my first name, here's my email address. Please, guys, do not email me. I don't want to hear about your divorces and your problems.
So a lot of people are like, okay, I signed up. No, you're in. You're in, but
hold on. We need to change this, Carly.
I know. I think we do too.
I think what you do is you say, "You're almost there."
I like that. I think I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna go change that right now.
Okay, cool. So welcome to Pace Morby's Elephant Challenge. Here's your checklist to get started. Step 1, make this more permanent. Make it say step 1.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm here to learn. Okay, so I got that, got my email, cool, got my first and last name. People, please do not email me. If you email me a deal, I just delete them. Those you should be only sending deals to my team. Okay, so Atlanta, I want to go to Georgia. Are you in Subto? Hell yeah, I'm student number 1.
Yes. Are you a Gator?
I'm Gator.
Or have you taken Pace's Gator course? This is another question. People are saying, can I be a Gator if I'm not in, if I haven't taken Pace's Gator tribe and I'm not in? No.
No.
You got to be in Pace's group.
Closed out. Gator's closed out. Done.
Yes.
Have you taken Subto transaction coordination course? Yes. Are you an active real estate agent? Can we put a bubble in here that says hell no?
Yeah, we can. We'll change it.
Or maybe a bubble that says, why would I ever do that? Or
are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
Crazy?
Okay, who invited me? Here's who invited me. Your mom.
Oh, I haven't heard of your mom joke in a minute.
Should I delete it? I promise.
No, keep it. Keep it. Keep it.
Okay, please follow this link to get connected with your team. If you do not already have a Discord account, you will need to create. Okay, great. This is the only way to get into Discord. You must submit this. Okay, so I got to click on this link.
So you have to go there. A lot of Subto are like, no, I'm already in Discord. We're not doing, see, you have to have Pace's face. It's a different server. So this is what you'll do. You'll create an account.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Click each image containing a teacup with similar porcelain design pattern. Okay, that one, right?
Yep.
All right, feeling good about it.
Are you human? All right, so I know Pace is in here. I'm gonna just go put him in his Georgia group as soon as he's in here, just so you guys can see. I can't do all you guys that fast. Next go around, we're gonna have someone working while the challenge is going, actively putting you guys in groups because.
Okay, so I've got, just so you know, I've got, it's just.
Pace J Morby.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do I
Good.
got
Oh, here's a good one. Do not pick like I love apartment investing 556. You need to have Pace needs to have Pace J Morby or Pace Morby. I have Carly Grunman. I love your mom. It's not acceptable. So that's good. So we need to have we want to know who you are when we're talking to you. So
Okay, so why is it stuck here? What's going on here?
you might already have an account. I think, who's your account signed up with?
I don't know. This is good. I like this troubleshooting
Yeah.
for people. People are losing their minds on this.
I know. And Discord is not, it's a little bit tough for people, which I completely get. Welcome back. Are you human? We're not sure. He might be an alien.
Okay.
What?
I like this. Why is this so hard?
Login password is invalid.
Okay.
Email or phone number. Let's try that. Oh, everyone's going to call Pace now.
No, they won't. I don't even have that phone number anymore.
Oh, that's good.
It's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I get people like, Pace, you're not answering your phone. I'm like,
Oh my
'cause I don't have
gosh.
it. Okay, well, I got a problem there.
Now we have a problem. Try registering. What should everyone call you? Pace J Morby. Oh, pick your bunny in the grass.
Which one's grass?
I don't know. I hate these things. Definitely bottom left.
Boom.
Okay. All right, Discord. They got themselves together. So I'm going to go right now and we're going to go find Pace J Morby. Let me go so you can all see what it looks like. So I'm not here. Let's wait. So when good God, Discord.
Yeah, this is probably the problem. We're giving people so much friction.
There is way too much friction. I know. I'm not a Discord fan.
Okay, here, let's do this. Boom.
All right. So what you guys will see when before you're in a group, so scroll down to Elephant Challenge. Please read first FAQ. Please read that before DMing me on every single channel. That has most of your questions in there. Okay. There's an FAQ right here. If you scroll down a little bit, there's like a PDF that has literally every single question I get answered. I get the same 5 questions right there. Welcome page version. So this is what the Elephant Challenge does. This is what it goes through. If you scroll down, it has all of your questions. This is so if you scroll down to like the third. Okay, if you scroll down, so I signed up for these are a lot of the things that I get. I sign up for the last challenge. I'm not in Discord. The highlighted one is the #1 question I get. Because it just re-register.
Okay.
So those are the biggest questions. Go there. But if you go back and you'll see back to the Discord, you'll see that there's no baby elephant next. If you scroll down, you have read first, questions, answers, change teams. See, and that one right there, I did a picture of it because it has a little baby elephant next to it. That one's in California. I'll go put Pace right now in Georgia, and he'll have a Georgia elephant. And you'll go into that Georgia elephant Okay,
should I refresh? I'm going to refresh it.
Okay, hold on. I'm just doing it right now. Let me go to members, Pace. What did your Pace J Morby? We're putting you as Georgia.
Did you already find me?
Yeah, I did. I'm just doing it. So if you refresh now, you should see it.
Okay. Oh, I see it.
See, you're in Georgia. Now,
yay!
see where it says the little explanation point message? That's where you talk to people. Some people are like, I can't talk.
Yeah, right here.
If you want to find out who your leaders are, do @elephant_leader.
Okay, let me type that in.
And that
At
elephant.
leader. Amber. All right, see.
Help. I suck.
Okay.
So that's how you'll find out your leaders. I'm working with the leaders on reaching. We're working on a process so you guys won't have to reach out, and the leaders, when we get you added, the leaders should be reaching out to you. So it's a new process for us, getting everybody onboarded with that. But so PACE is in the Georgia group. This is exactly what it looks like. If you're a sub 2 student and you're a leader, it'll say Georgia leader next to your name. And you'll get all the apps. So this is Discord. This is where you'll talk. Your leaders will have Zooms with you, and welcome, Pace. Says Z Clark 12. I suck.
When are we going to Corbin House?
Right after this, Rory.
Right after this. All right, here you go.
You like how I gave an answer, but it's still very ambiguous. Right
It
after
is.
this.
You're good. You can tell you're a parent.
Okay, cool.
All right. So PACE is in Discord, and this is what it's going to look like when you're in Discord. We're still working out the kinks. Thank you for being patient with us. If you're not in Discord, if you don't know what Discord is and you're not in here, fill out the application. Do exactly what PACE said. If you guys have questions on Discord, please look at your FAQ, which is in there. A lot of you guys are DMing me, and I don't mind the DM. I love talking to you guys, but you guys are all DMing me the same question, and it would be most helpful if you could, the most questions that I get, if you can check in that FAQ, everything's in there. And it takes me, and sometimes you'll DM me on Facebook and it goes to my spam folder. So if you can try to keep the communication into Discord, it's just a lot more easy. It's just a lot easier. And ask your leader if I don't get back to you or if it's not in there, @elephant_leader, and ask your question.
Amazing.
If you're in Discord and don't have a group yet, and it's been more than 24 hours, then re-sign up, please. What else did I have? If you want to change your groups, you'll see on the left, it says change groups. Don't use change groups if you don't have a group yet. Only use change groups if you say, I was in Florida and now I want to be in Georgia. And you just say Florida to Georgia. Mike is helping me out with this, and he is getting more. He's pretty much doing it, he said, in real time as he goes. Let's see, what else did he say? Same for, so we're going as fast as we can. Change request teams should be, he says he's changing them in real time, except when he's sleeping. Signups are a little behind, which I am working on getting a VA on working those full time.
Tammy, can I talk to Tammy? Tammy, unmute yourself. I want to talk to you.
Say hi, Corbin.
Yeah, hey.
Hi, Tammy. How you doing?
Hi, I'm really good. How are you?
Amazing. I don't understand your question. Are you saying that is this the last day of the training?
No. I'm asking. I'm curious why it's so important to get into a group on the last day of the challenge. Like after this day, how is that group beneficial for us?
Okay, so this challenge will go on every single month. And then what will happen is that in between when I come in and do my training over every single month, you're going to want to have people that you rely on, because you should be taking action regardless of whether the challenge is going on live or not. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm absolutely taking action. In fact, one of my partners that's on this call also said, like, hey, should I be with a sub 2 student? And I'm like, absolutely. Like, and he means no. And he's like, no, like just for this challenge. I'm like, no, man,
No.
Every day, all day, we want a sub 2 student to hook up with, talk to, partner up with. So I do have one of your sub 2 students. She's flipping amazing. I love her. We're already like we're going to get a beach Florida place. We've got goals, man. Anyway, so I told him for sure get with a sub-2 student. So I totally get the value of sub-2 students, but I didn't realize the value of the group, but now I do, just to continue to build them.
Tammy, you'll want more than sub-2 students. So I have my high-level sub-2 students, right, that are leading the groups. And then I have underneath those, we also have gator lenders. So if anytime you need an earnest money deposit or you need like money to close a deal, we have gator lenders in every group, okay? Then the other thing that you'll need people to help you out with paperwork. Some of my students who are really freaking good, making $1 million a year, don't touch paperwork. They go hire a transaction coordinator, right? They're like, I don't want to touch paperwork. I just want to close the deal and I want to sell the deal. I don't want to do the paperwork. So we have transaction coordinators in every single group as well. So then when we go to every month, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give your accountability leaders an updated proof of funds that you need to get from your accountability leaders. So every month, like on the 1st or probably the 3rd of the month, I will release a fresh proof of funds to the accountability leaders in every group so that you guys have a fresh boy that you guys can work with an updated date. So you guys can work together utilizing my bank account rather than just like some fake proof of funds. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's super awesome and helpful too. Another thing I'd like to mention while you chose me to chat, thank you for that. I'm in the Phoenix group. That's where I live. So that's what's cool. That's what I chose. We have one guy that has done a Zoom call with us and shown himself as a leader, but I haven't seen any other like sub-2 students. If they're around, they're not making themselves, not to call anyone out, I'm just telling you. If there's sub-2 students, I haven't seen them. If there's transaction coordinators, I haven't seen them. If there's gator lenders, I haven't seen them. So if they can make themselves more like, hey, here I am, it would be really helpful.
So
I personally haven't found the value, to be honest, yet. I mean, they're great. We chat a lot. It's super cool. But I mean, I want those nuggets, which are the gator lenders, the students, and the transaction coordinators.
I appreciate that. So this is anytime you're doing something that somebody's never done before and also something we're not charging for, it is incredibly slow moving, right? So if I'm not charging for this, which I'm not, and we're not making money from it, that means I don't have a big staff that I can't hire to go and support and build this thing, right? So I have to rely on volunteers, which I know you understand. We don't need to go down that rabbit hole. And it takes a couple of months for people to build the momentum and see like, wow, Pace's vision is coming to life. And you'll start seeing people start trickling in. My students are not required to be leaders. We have volunteers, right? And so what you'll see also Carly just started doing every week a meeting with the leaders nationwide to give them not encouragement. They don't need encouragement. They need education on how to run their groups better, right? Because this is not something, they're not being paid for it. I'm not being paid for it. We're all doing this as a volunteer situation. So some of them just need a little bit of education, structure, and constant reminder like, hey, your group needs this, this, and this. Here's the best practices for this, this, and this. Here's how you guys monetize and make money together so it's all worth everybody's time. That's going to take literally, here's the expectation. It's going to take all the way until the end of the year before all of those types of kinks are worked out. And I know, Tammy, you're a go-getter, so you understand how long it takes to build momentum and all that stuff. And I know your expectations are good. I'm just saying this for other people that might not understand. I'm going to do this 3-day challenge every single month where I'm involved and my wife and I are doing the things. Now, we originally told people to sign up for the accountability group at the beginning of the challenge. And what's funny, Tammy, is we told people how to set up with the accountability group last month in the challenge, and they need to be told the same thing 8 or 9 times. And I'm okay with that.
No, I get all that. Now, first of all, I want to start with, I don't want you to think I'm complaining. I think you're amazing. I do. I've been a business owner for like 13 years. So I am one of those like leaders, like, let me tell you how this could be improved. Sometimes annoying, to be honest, with my staff going, I've got my job. Can you leave me alone? So I'm just saying, like, I like said, and you and your group is amazing. Carly, your wife, you're all amazing. Like, it's truly fabulous. This sub-2 student, which is getting no value for me. I'm a complete newbie. She's amazing. Your group's amazing. I will be a student of yours because I am hooked up with one of your Subtos. So it's all awesome. I don't want you to feel I'm coming from anywhere except maybe like if you could improve anywhere, maybe this would be it. But if I didn't have that group and I'm just going off these Zoom calls, awesome. It really is. Like, so I just want to say that I don't want you to think I'm one of those like, oh God, don't call Tammy. She's going to call our shit out all the time. Because I'm not like that.
Yeah, I love it. Guys, there's a couple of people asking the same question. Guys, I have 6,000 students nationwide. Let's ask this question. Is there a single part of the country where I don't have a successful student? The answer is no. I have a successful student or hundreds in every single market. So when you guys ask a question like Dallas, do I have successful students in Dallas? We run Dallas. They might even change the name of the city, Dallas, to Subto. Okay, there's your answer right there. Okay, Tammy, I appreciate you bringing it up. Sometimes, Tammy, you haven't been on a lot of my Zooms with me. I've probably done 5,000 of them, but when you bring up something and I see it in the side chat, I actually, when I reply to your question, I'm actually not even talking to you, which is funny. I'm actually using your question to educate the audience. So I appreciate you asking the question, and I responded to you knowing that the way I was responding to you actually wasn't meant exactly for you. It was for the group. So I appreciate you bringing it up tremendously. Okay. And guys, are you okay with us being, are you guys going to be patient with us as long as I'm patient with you? And we're going to continue to do this, and my Subto students are going to get better, and my Gator lenders are going to be better, and my transaction coordinators are going to be better, and Carly and I are going to be better as a team, because we can spend so much time getting people into accountability groups. Instead, look at my wife; she's sitting back there. Like, are you going to have me comp deals? And what?
Okay, but on a completely different side note, your wife interacting with her baby is effing adorable too, and it just brings so much more family level. Like, I could get teary because I'm so a nanny to my 7 grands, like they're my whole life, and that I see that you're that kind of man too. It just makes my heart more like I'm in the right place. This is so awesome. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like the whole time, because I'm like a squirrel. I'm like, do I need to get a pedicure right now? No, I need to just focus because this is the place to be. And I love you guys, truly.
Thank you. I appreciate the feedback on that. And Tammy, I see people saying you're not in the Arizona Discord, just so you know, in the side chat. Carly, you want to check that?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay,
I've been chatting with them.
Okay, let's just triple check, because either somebody in the chat is wrong, which happens all the time, because they're like, we don't hear Pace's sound. I don't see Pace's screen. And like, it's because their system's all broken or whatever it is. So
I've been chatting with them, although I'm going to tell you, I had a real difficult time getting on a Discord team. Like, I must have signed up 3 times. Yep. I think it would help when you say, I told my partner, I'm like, it says that I'm in with a ticket. I don't know, WTF, what is going on? But so I don't know if that was part, but then I thought I picked a team. I thought I was in the Phoenix Discord. I'm on that little side chat.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So
yeah, and the Subto leader was on there. I don't remember his name now though.
Cool. So
I did a Zoom call yesterday.
So here's a couple of things for everybody to pay attention to. Okay, guys. So thank you, Tammy. I appreciate you tremendously. It's super helpful. A couple of things that we need more than anything is, as we elevate this challenge going forward, I don't want this to be just a 3-day challenge. I want this to be a challenge where we get people into accountability groups really fast, and we can get to work. I love calling sellers. I love working deals. I love showing you guys paperwork. By the way, everybody in here you guys want to see how a wholesale deal, the paperwork is done, the education on a wholesale deal, you guys want to see start to finish, all that stuff? We did that in last month's training, you knuckleheads. Go watch the previous recordings. We did that for 2 weeks, start to finish. Okay, so Carly, how can people go see the replays from the Elephant Challenge #1? Oh, you have co-hosts. You can't unmute yourself?
I didn't know I was muted. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yes, I will. Let me go get the link. If you go to Pace's YouTube, there's a whole channel called Elephant Challenge, and all the replays will be there.
Here, let's go on there real fast, guys. This is really
go there together.
I spent a whole Sunday morning in last month's Elephant Challenge walking through and get every word of a wholesale contract. Literally every word of a wholesale contract. So it's not that I don't want to do it again. I will do it 100 more times. Okay.
And you guys, so I'm going to take all of these things that he went through and I'm going to pull out like little nuggets of information like this in little videos so you guys can see it. So there is the day one. Go to your playlists. There's a whole playlist called Elephant Challenge.
So I should go to Pace Morby.
Pace Morby.
Ooh, that guy's cool.
That guy.
Okay,
now go to playlists. And there should be.
Ooh, Elephant Challenge.
There's the first one. We're getting the.
Okay, guys, right here. Okay, see this one right here? How to wholesale contract and assignment contracts. So right here, I educate you guys what wholesale is on the whiteboard. We explain everything to you, okay? Then I actually open up a wholesale document and we go through the contract. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. I go through the whole contract with you guys, show you how to fill it out, all right? And then I give you, do we have the copy of the contract in here? That's silly.
No, I have that. We'll get that. That's what we're working on. I can give it to you right now if do you want it?
Put it in the side chat for everybody.
Let me go get it.
And then let's put it in the description of this as well. Okay, let me give you guys, do you guys want let's see here. So we did the Elephant Challenge. It's not that I won't do this again and again and again. It's just that right now, the hardest part of the Elephant Challenge literally is just getting people into accountability groups. But I also believe that one of the strongest things that you can ever do.
I have a whole thing.
Go ahead. All right.
The purchase contract or the assignment of purchase?
Both.
Here, why don't I just give you all of the whole drive? How to use Privy here. I'll just do both right here. Share. Okay, here is anyone with the link can have it.
Gary Shevitz. Thank you, Gary. He's a badass student in California. He just put up all our public contracts in the link. Okay, either one of those will work fine, guys. Okay. All right. Gilberto, I'm going to tell you guys something really magical. I will never in my life, if a gun was pointed against my head, I will never give you my creative finance documents. This is a cash training. I'm not doing creative finance training. I am never going to give you my creative finance documents. I give those to my sub-2 students. This is a way to encourage you to go work with my students. Don't come to me and ask me for creative finance documents. I will never in my life, with a gun pointed against my head, I will never give those to you, okay? Those need to be done when you are doing deals with my students, okay? It is my way of encouraging you to go take action with my students, all right? So, sweetheart, I know we gotta get you going, okay? I know we gotta get you going. Sweetheart, can you give me your login for Batch? Oh, you already have it. Batch leads, username. Do you have a login for Batch leads? Like that you can log into and like actually pull a list? If your answer is pretty sure.
Sorry, Asher's calling me. The balloon people are there. The cake people are here. I've been sitting here for an hour and 40 minutes with the perfect time for me to talk, and now the second you ask me a question, I've got my phone ringing and stuff.
Welcome to life.
I know, I'm sorry.
What do we got?
I texted you everything that I got from Batch.
Okay, so here's what I'm hearing from you. You have not logged into that Batch Leads account. You just got a login and a username. You have not seen that account is actually set up for pulling lists, correct?
No, I haven't done that yet.
That's what I'm asking. So the answer is no, you don't have one. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. My wife has got a party to go to, Carly's got a party to go to. So I'm going to let my wife go and I'm going to let Carly go. Here's what I'm going to do. Guys, I promise to give you guys 4 hours tomorrow if I literally do not have to bring up accountability groups or questions about signing up for accountability groups. Can we do 4 hours tomorrow where I just show you guys stuff and we just do the work? Can I beg you please on a Sunday that you literally don't ask me a question about how to sign up for an accountability group and you get your ass to sign up? Can I please beg you that? And if we do, I will give you 4 hours tomorrow. Okay? And what I'll do is I'll buy the lists for Tampa, Virginia Beach, Memphis, Dallas, Charlotte. I'll get it all done and I'll show you guys how to do that. I will bring my wife in, we'll comp deals for you guys, we'll show you guys how to comp and we'll finish this challenge up, okay? No, guys, literally we spent 2 hours today answering a lot of knucklehead questions. Are we done with the knucklehead questions?
Rory, come here.
Please? I want to be patient, but I also want to work. You got a machine right here that wants to freaking work. Give me a yes. Say yes, everybody. You will not ask me a knucklehead question tomorrow about accountability groups. Okay? Okay. I can't, guys, here's the thing. Do you guys see anybody else doing this on Saturdays and Sundays? Any other gurus making millions of dollars that are doing this on Saturdays? You can't tell me how to operate. If I have to listen to you guys operating, I'll tell you to go work with the other people doing this for free. You can't tell me how to operate. I am an alpha. I will do what I want when I want. And it's not meant to be rude. It's just to tell you, I operate the way I want to operate. You either show up or you don't. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tomorrow, let's see what I got. Carly, do we have a link for tomorrow?
We do have a link for tomorrow. I will set it up. It's the same link that it's always been. It's not set up in there because I will set it up right now. But if you guys use the same link that you've been getting in, as soon as you're signed off of this, I can go in and add the tomorrow's Q&A and you guys
Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll go from 12 o'clock Arizona time. Is that the right time? Is that the right time? Do I want to interrupt my entire Sunday with my kids?
It's tough.
My wife has a blessing at church tomorrow at 8 o'clock, so I can't do that. I can't do Monday. I'm on TV set on Monday. I can't do it any day next week. I want to do it tomorrow. I want to wrap up this challenge tomorrow.
Before Sunday service? After Sunday service.
That's not a bad idea. If I go at 3 p.m. Arizona time, is that too late, everybody? 3 p.m. Arizona time? 3 p.m. Arizona time is 6 p.m. Eastern time. Is that too late? You guys okay with that? 3 p.m. Arizona time? Harley, is it going to be the same exact link and we'll do 3 p.m. And guys,
same exact link, same everything. You won't see it in there until Pace logs off. I'll log in and create that and you'll see it in there. Same place
cool.
You've been going all week.
All right, thank you, Carly.
Yep.
3 p.m. Arizona time. I'll go 4 hours with you guys tomorrow. Okay. And here's my promise to you. My promise to you is I will not answer any questions about accountability groups. I will not answer questions to you about anything other than what I want to talk about. Okay. Please make sure you have signed up with accountability groups. Here's the other thing I promise you. Tomorrow, I will give you the Memphis, Dallas, Charlotte, Atlanta, Tampa, and Virginia Beach skip traced cash buyers list. I will give those to you guys tomorrow. Okay. That will all happen tomorrow. I promise that. And then I promise my wife will give you guys 2 hours tomorrow of just showing you guys how to look for deals. Okay, those are my 3 promises to you. Can you guys promise me that we will not be asking questions about accountability groups? Yes, Marcy, well, I'll actually show you how to skip trace tomorrow. I'll do it. If you guys just let me do my work and we stop with the silly questions, I can get through that. The silly questions have been answered so many times, okay? Alexia, here's what I would do. If you guys want to learn how to comp deals, here's what I want you to do, okay? I want you guys to go to last month's challenge, okay? And I want you guys to go into these challenges where we actually sat and comp deals every single day, okay? And I broke down deals every single day. We will comp deals tomorrow, okay? We're gonna go to my daughter. We're gonna go to my daughter's birthday. Go to Elephant Challenge playlist on YouTube. Watch what we do, and tomorrow my wife and I will give you 2 hours of comping. We'll give you all the lists, and we will. Okay, I will uphold my side. Oh wow, look at this, Mike Weston. Look at this man. Elephant Challenge. Look at this guy. Replay links, guys. Save. Hey Weston, put that in the side chat one more time, bro. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pause that for a second. Okay, so everybody copy Mike Weston. He's a gangster. He put all the replays in there, the Zooms. The Zooms are better than the YouTube replay, and I'll tell you why, because you get to see all the Zoom chat. It's freaking amazing. And you can save the chat. You can go get to know people, okay? Go in there. There's my bonus contract walkthrough in there. Amazing one. People, like, minds were blown on that. So there you go. I will give all that to you guys. All cash related, amazing stuff. We give you a $3,000 contract in there. Tomorrow, my wife and I will comp for 2 hours. I will show you how to skip trace. That's something we have not done for you guys in the Elephant Challenge. And then we will show you guys how to find deals, okay? That's what we'll do tomorrow. Whew, wow. I spent a lot of time just answering questions, trying to get people, trying to be so patient for people. And it's so hard. Guys, can you guys I made you 3 promises. Can you guys promise me that tomorrow we're taking action instead of sitting here and asking questions about accountability groups? Okay, please. Thank you. Hold on a second. The contract walkthrough link. So Grace, by the way, you have on YouTube, we showed you this, okay? So the same walkthroughs, if for some reason these playlists don't work, look at this. Go to Pace Morby, type in enter, okay? Go down, go to my name, go to playlists, and you'll see the entire Elephant Challenge from last month right here in order, okay? Boom. We walk through the deal, you have the comments, everything's in here. Every single one of these is on YouTube right now. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Here, I'll even give you guys the link to this so you guys can go and watch this. Boom. There you go. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Arizona time for 4 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. I will end at 7 o'clock and jump right into Sunday service, which is my creative finance podcast. Okay. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Guys, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Corbin's birthday. Time to jump in the pool. See you guys.